We're pregnant, I think, so far. It looks like it. I took a pregnancy test 8 days post-transfer. I don't know if you guys can see that. Looked pretty positive to me. I only took one at home because I was going to have my blood work done at work, and I didn't want to find out at work if it was bad news. And I wanted to find out with my husband too. So we had our blood draw 10 days post-transfer, and the HCG level was 57. I wasn't thrilled with that number. Our reproductive endocrinologist said anything over 50 was good. So when I talked to them on the phone, they were like, yeah, it could be higher, but it's a good positive. And then she had the audacity to say congratulations to me. And it really upset me when she said that. I was like, how dare you say that? We don't know anything yet. Um, Unfortunately, I couldn't have my blood drawn 48 hours later the way they would have liked, because the day after my blood draw, we hopped on a plane and flew to northern Minnesota for the holidays. And when we got back, about 8 days had passed. And so they said for my second blood draw, they wanted my HCG level to be at least 1,800, and it was 5,656. So that was a really good rise. I would have liked to have known what the numbers were right away, but that just didn't work out. And then pretty quickly after that, they had me do an ultrasound. And so we had an ultrasound on January 5th, and that knocked the wind out of our sails a little bit. Yes, there's a baby. Yes, it's in my uterus. Yes, it has a heartbeat, but it was measuring small. So based off of my transfer date, we should have been at 6 weeks and 2 days gestation, and the embryo was only measuring 5 weeks, 6 days. The gestational sac was only measuring 5 weeks, 3 days. So that is not very reassuring. When I talked to my reproductive endocrinologist on the phone, they were like, well, I think, we should just focus on the heart rate was really good. We'll have you do a repeat ultrasound on January 19th. So it's going to be a really long 2 weeks. Since we've had so many losses, I feel more nervous now knowing that there's a baby with a heartbeat, because this is my 6th pregnancy and only one of my babies has made it so far. I know it's really taboo in our culture to share that you're pregnant before the end of the first trimester, but obviously we've been broadcasting our journey for anyone to see, so it seemed really silly to try and hide it. We saw all of my cousins and aunties this weekend, and we told everyone our hesitant good news, and I really needed to see them be happy and excited about it, so I felt like I had permission to feel happy or excited about it. I have already done the have a miscarriage and silence by yourself routine, and I absolutely do not recommend it. It is already just a awful, isolating experience. And if you do have to go through that, you need all of the support that you can get. So God forbid something happens, I'm glad everybody knows. If there is one silver lining through all of the hurt and loss that I've been through, it's that maybe sharing my story can help another woman going through it, and she will feel less alone. There's also this concept in Judaism that you should keep a pregnancy secret for as long as possible, not talk about it, not have a baby shower, just because then you can be inviting in the evil eye, or rather inviting in bad energy from others. But I have to believe that there are so many people out there rooting for me and praying for me that that can't happen. Nonetheless, it feels like when I say we're pregnant, I should add the caveat for now. Anyways, it is going to be a long 2 weeks waiting for that second ultrasound, and I am so grateful for everyone who has left encouraging comments or prayed for us along the way. Please, please, please continue to pray for us and send positive vibes in our direction. If you're going through an IVF journey or just infertility at all, please drop a comment below so I can say a prayer for you too. In the coming weeks, I'm going to talk about early pregnancy symptoms, how to pay for IVF, and of course, I'll keep you posted on what happens next on our journey. So please like, subscribe, turn on the notification bell so you don't miss an upload. Thank you so much for your support. Thank you for watching.